So, good evening, everyone. I hope my voice is clear to you all. Um, First of all, thank you so much for welcoming me, for having me as a guest over here on the very special occasion of World Space Week. So, we celebrate World Space Week from 4th of October to 10th of October. And this week is totally dedicated for space science and astronomy, for the benefits, for the causes, for the consumptions, and all those things. Actually, I'm sharing my screen, and then we will have our session, especially on how citizen science is for the general people or for the common people. Is my screen visible to you all? Okay. There might be a lag. Just give me 1 minute. Okay. Is it visible? Perfect. So, I welcome you all to the very special occasion of World Space Week. Today, 4th of October, it's 7 p.m., and we are discussing about citizen science for the common people. So, let's start. And first of all, let me give a brief introduction about myself. So, right now, I'm pursuing my master's in astrophysics from Central University of Haryana. Central University of Haryana is in Mahendragarh, and I have been working as a citizen scientist since 2020. So I have discovered 159 supernovas, 38 asteroids with 2 provisional discoveries and a number of variable stars. So that's what I have been doing. Also, I am working as a science communicator and astronomy educator since a very long time. So I have worked with various space-based companies like SSCRD, Kalam Labs, Spaceonova, Infineoscope, SpaceCat. SpaceCat is a company which is in Maldives actually. Then we have Mango Education and Navars. So these are all the companies in which I have worked as, and that's very grateful for me as well. So basically, I have told you about what I am. So I have mentioned myself as science communicator as well. What is a science communicator? We will discuss it later. But first of all, let's discuss what is citizen science. And that's the point where we all have collected in this group meeting. So basically, citizen science is a kind of collaborative approach to scientific research that involves members of the public in data collection, analysis, and interpretation. This is the basic definition. But in simple words, so normal people like you, me, anyone who could be of any age, any workspace, any field, they can participate in this scientific research, and this scientific research will allow them to work as a citizen scientist. What are their works, how they work, how who are the persons who can join as citizen science, we can discuss it in the session. So citizen science projects like these, they provide opportunity for the people to engage with the science in a meaningful way, and they contribute to important discoveries as well. So by involving citizens in the research projects, so scientists can increase public awareness and interest in their work, so as well as gather valuable data from the large pool of contribution. So this collaboration between scientists and the local people, or known as citizens, they can lead to more innovative and effective solutions to complex problems. And these citizen science projects benefits not only the scientific community but also the general people. I'll tell you later in in the upcoming slides, because it's very interesting. It's very simple. It's a kind of a game, but in a proper, perfect manner. So, citizen science. The word here after citizen is science, and STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So there is a question that arises in everyone's mind, that how do STEM relate with the citizen science? So the public participates voluntarily in the scientific processes, and they actually are working on the real world problems, which may include the research questions, some experiments related to science, and the collection analysis of the data, and how do we interpret the results. And these are some of the words, these are some of the terminologies, as well as they basically belongs to STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So we could say that citizen science, they are helping in understanding and working in much deeper way in the field of science. So by participating in citizen science projects related to space, so individuals can gain a deeper understanding of scientific research and contribute to important discoveries. So through these projects, citizens can also develop new skills, you know, new skills, knowledge, and that can be applied to other areas of their lives. And that's how the STEM is related with citizen science. So citizen science projects related to space can help bridge the gap between scientists and the public. I remember when I was a small kid, actually every one of us, we used to think how people would become scientists, how we can interact with scientists. Are they different persons, or like they are like same like us? So these projects, they can help you in overcoming the gap, right? So citizen science basically offers youth means the citizens, and the educators. Educators means uh, the educators which are working in the field of STEM, that is science, technology, engineering, mathematics. Also astro educators as well. So they citizen science projects, they provide unique opportunities to observe and explore the world through authentic research experience, and that has very necessary for the STEM basically. So what are the fields that we're gonna learn, that we're gonna explore when we talk about citizen science? So we have astronomy, computer science, medicine, engineering, psychology, statistics. Also includes biology, soil conservations, and many much more. In this session, we will learn, we will explore, and we will find a way of fun as well. So how citizen science contribute in astronomy? So this is World Space Week, and we are learning. We are just talking about space and science, right? So we are discussing how citizen science contribute in astronomy. So astronomically observations, especially those with fundings means when we talk about these projects, these topics now. So the funding means the access of facilities, including observational equipments and data capture, primarily for the scientific research from the like major telescopes as well, like Pan-STARRS, like NASA's Webb telescope, and many more. So citizen science observations are from the astronomical observations from the professional telescopes to help make scientific discoveries. So as I told you, citizen science is a practice of public participation and contribution in the scientific research to increase scientific knowledge. So let me give you one example. So one example of these projects is related to moon, and that is a moon mappers project. So actually this project, it invites the participants to identify and classify the craters of the lunar images taken by the NASA's Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter. Okay, first of all, let us understand how the craters will look like on the moon in the lunar images. So as we know, so moon is filled with craters, and those craters can be easily visible with the help of images as well. The images which are of higher resolution, and taken from like space telescopes or by the orbiters, they provide easy access in classification of the craters. And by participating in this project, So you're gonna help scientists to create a comprehensive map of the moon surface, and that can be used for the researchers, used by the researchers for the further studies. Because when you engage in a community-based group, and it actually generates ideas, and when you engage with the scientist, you give advice. You can also contribute to leadership as well, and the program coordination. So interested volunteers, amateur scientists, students, educators, so may network and promote new ideas to our advanced understanding of our world as well. There is an interesting question. Who can participate in citizen science projects? Anyone. Anyone can be a researcher. You don't need a specialized background, training, or expertise to participate in these projects. Because these projects are basically for the community, basically for the citizens, basically for the local people who doesn't have a specialized background. Anyone could participate. Okay. So the volunteers have varying level of expertise, from kids to their backyards, to members of high school science clubs, to amateur astronomers with sophisticated home equipments, you know, also can participate in that. So modern advances in technology make citizen science more accessible today than ever before. One question that arises in everyone's mind, that okay, normal citizens are participating. I'm sorry. That normal citizens are participating, then what is the quality and trust with these citizen science projects? Basically, to achieve data quality improvement in citizen science context, it is very necessary. Also, it's very necessary to identify the criteria for the high quality data. So to do this, the scientists and the organizations, those who provide citizen science data, they employ various measures like formulating the research questions, conducting experiments, collecting analysis data, and then interpreting the results, then making new discoveries and developing new technologies and applications. Is my screen visible? Okay, sorry for the inconvenience caused. So we are talking about quality and trust. So the data that is provided by the reliable sources, and not only reliable sources but also the data which is analyzed by the local citizens, by the citizens, it is actually verified as well by interpreting the results, and then new discoveries have been made. You can also discover supernovas, asteroids. You can also discover variable stars. You can also discover exoplanets, and there are a lot of things that you can discover. And in some of the projects, you can also have a chance to name it by your name. It would be patent for your name as well. So let's discover. But first, let's have a general look over what are the benefits of these projects. Knowledge is power, and knowledge is wealth. So citizen science can generate enormous scientific discoveries and result to monitor the impact of the environment as the humans. As I told you, it not only deals with science, but astronomy basically, but also with environmental science as well. So from data from the citizen science has shown to influence policy, decision making, and serves as a powerful tool in enhancing of the life. How exactly, that we're gonna know in the upcoming slides, but I have something in my mind which I want to tell you. Like, we all are curious about how these projects have become an incredible impact. They have incredible impact in the society. So we have a history. So though citizen science is relatively new term, people have been participating and contributing to scientific research for the years as well. So when we talk about the historically, the previous times, when professional scientists want to gather more information, they would use pre-existing citizen science networks of birders, wetbugs, and other amateur groups. So with the widespread availability of the internet in the late 1990s, so it became easier for the people to share and communicate information, and the number of the citizen science programs increased. So in the last few years, the field of citizen science has expanded even more rapidly with the development of the smartphones, allowing more information to be shared through the digital media. Armed with phones that have been built in GPS receivers, so volunteers can readily provide geolocation information about species and situations in the real time. So new networks and communities of interested citizen scientists are created, and each day to learn more about the world and how we can contribute in understanding it. In future, there would be more citizen science projects, but let's focus on what are the citizen science projects that are available there. I have mentioned only a few one, but they are a lot. They are huge in number, huge in number. So let's discuss. Due to time constraints, let's discuss some of them. So first we have IASC. I'll discuss it in a deeper way in the upcoming slides. And then we have Zooniverse. If you ever heard of this word Zooniverse, might be or might not be. So let me tell you what exactly a Zooniverse is. So Zooniverse is the world's largest and most popular platform for people-powered research. So more than 1 million people around the world have come together to assist professional researchers and enable research that would not be possible or practical otherwise. So you'll find many citizen science projects available to help astronomers, from looking for asteroids, new exoplanets, tracking solar storms, studying Mars, and detecting stellar explosions as well. We call as supernova hunters. And then we have RAT at the rate home. So it is an Indian science project, and it is available only in India. Real Astronomy Discovery at Home is a citizen science project, and that is aimed at undergraduate science students in India to work on understanding various phenomena of the universe. We'll discuss it later. And then we have Pune Knowledge Cluster. It's also Indian citizen science project. Pune Knowledge Cluster provides a base for understanding the deeper knowledge regarding the space science as well. We have Globe at Night program. Globe at Night, it's very interesting actually, because when we talk about this program, we can relate with the whole world as well. In this project, we have we used to work with the whole world actually. And then we have AstroQuest. So become an astroquester and help astronomers to learn more about how galaxies grow and evolve actually. And in this one, you will examine some images from the space telescopes, and your feedback will allow researchers to improve the computer algorithms and that they use to analyze astronomical data. So you can understand how your feedback is important, and it can impact in a greater way. So they can even use your answers to train new machine learning algorithm as well to become better and faster. So In this, machine learning is a vital tool in modern astronomy, as we know. And in this project, machine learning is something which is very important. Then we have Radio Jove. This project is sponsored by NASA. So in this, we have like hands-on inquiry-based education project that allows students, teachers, and general public to learn about the radio astronomy by building your own radio telescope from an inexpensive kit to observe Jupiter, Sun, and even our galaxies. And also, you can use remote radio telescopes through the internet as well. Then we have Einstein at the rate home. It is organized by LIGO. So it uses your computer's idle time actually to search for weak signals from the spinning neutron stars. Spinning neutron stars are also known as pulsars. Using data from the LIGO gravitation wave detectors. And by joining, you are helping research find more pulsars. So pulsars are basically extremely interesting objects like that radio telescopes like SKA can use to observe gravitational waves. Then we have Gravity Spy. It is also a program sponsored by LIGO. So you can help scientists identifying gravitational waves produced by merging black holes, being the most sensitive and more complicated gravitational experiments ever created. So LIGO is susceptible to a great deal of instruments and environmental sources of noises called the glitches. So these glitches are difficult to model using computers. They can also mimic true astrophysical science and thereby creating noise in our software, also in our data. So by selecting the right classification for a given glitch, you are helping computers learn to do this classification themselves on a much larger data sets, which can help scientists determine and eliminate the sources of the noise. So these are some of the projects. And then we are discussing international research collaboration. It is a citizen science project that provides high quality astronomical data to citizen science around the world. Also, you can participate in it. It's free of cost. Actually, almost every citizen science project is free of cost. So its primary focus is actually a campaign, and the campaign is running for a month-long event. It's actually interesting because the participation nations are like a lot. The students and teachers from various countries across the globe, including India, USA, Austria, Bangladesh, Brazil, Canada, Colombia, China, Iran, Italy, Nepal, etc. And they all continue to participate from time to time as teams, as citizen scientists. And this list has been expanding with time. Okay, what exactly we do in this project? So we all know that there are asteroids which are present near the Earth. There are actually a lot of asteroids, Trojan asteroids, near Earth asteroids, right? So in this project, we used to determine what are the near Earth asteroids, NEA, because these are the asteroids which are prone to hit Earth. So the detection is very important. What are the basic requirements? Okay, so you need a window-based system, basically a laptop and a desktop, and especially no mobile phones are used because we're going to use an Astrometrica software. We're going to have a good internet connection actually, and your time, your perseverance is the most important thing. Okay, in this campaign, you can also earn this certificate having a provisional discoveries. Okay, there are two types of discoveries, provisional discoveries and preliminary discoveries. So provisional discoveries is actually the discoveries which are in observation of 5 to 6 years or more. And in these discoveries, the asteroids which are classified, they're gonna have a name by you and they are patent for you. Like this is a certificate which is provided by NASA, by IASC to me regarding the recognition of the provisional discovery of the main belt asteroid. And that is found in data provided by the pan stars. Let's explore how you can also contribute. So what you have to do is to just Google IASE, and after Googling it, you're gonna have check this first site. This is the homepage of IASE, and this page welcome you to IASE International Asteroid Search Collaboration, where you can register, where you're gonna have campaigns. We have Astrometrica software to be downloaded. Um, we at SA Citizen Science Project Group, we provide these campaigns. If you are interested, you can contact us as well, and you're gonna see how these uh, projects gonna have your name as well. So this is what we have. The International Soil Search Collaboration is a citizen science project that provides high quality astronomical data. You could see there are participants around the world as well. There are not like there are a lot of students who are participating. There are a lot of people who are participating, including a lot of countries. So these are the images. And okay, first of all, by registering in the campaigns, you could see these are the campaigns. These are the campaigns which you're going to use as well, like all Bangladesh, all Pakistan, you know. And there are also campaigns from the India as well. We at Citizen Science, SA Citizen Science Group, we also initiate these campaigns. We're gonna have our campaign as well, and in this you can also register with us. Right now, we have Saptarishi India STAC Citizen Science Group Asteroid Search Campaign, and we have 25 members as in our team. And you can also see the location of these groups as well. So you could see the SA Citizen Science Lab. We have location in Argentina and India as well, and there are a lot of teams under us. Okay, so these are the campaigns. And then we have Astrometrica software, and this is the software on which you're gonna use which you're gonna use, and this is the software by which you can understand and detect the asteroids actually. So this provides the ability to easily detect astronomical objects, images for the purpose of moving objects by the detection. So you could see how this work. This is the image. Okay, this is a running image basically. These actually consist of 4 images, and the 5th image is running image, and you have to detect, okay, this object is moving. So might be this may be an asteroid, and the stable ones are the stars and other objects in the universe. And we have Hall of Fame. In participation of this campaign, you're gonna see what are the number of discoveries actually in every week. You could say on every Friday, the latest discoveries have been announced here. You could see these are the asteroid names, and they haven't named yet. You could see some of the names are given to the asteroids as well, and these are recognized under the provisional discoveries. So we have scientist names, and we have team names, and the location is from there. Anyone from any background, they can participate in this, but the thing that is required is your time, is your dedication, is your interest in the field of science. And let's go back to our slides, and this is the project that we have discussed. In this, we used to discover asteroids. So right now I have 38 asteroids on my name as well. So you can also participate and have your own discoveries. Then the next project is world's largest platform for people-powered research. So this is known as Universe. Millions of people are there. Millions of people are working as citizen science on almost every field. On every field, I could say. I'll show you. Okay, but first of all, let's have a look as a participant what you could do, as a researcher what you could do, because these are the important factors. These are the important aspects which you're gonna respect while coming to these projects. So as a participant, find a project that interests you, and then learn the process of classifying that project. Then submit the classification and help the real research. and then you'll generate an officially certificate verifying your efforts on the platform. And this certificate is verified by this universe, it's verified by the other organizations as well. As a researcher, you could also build your own Zooniverse project. If you have a thesis, if you have a statement, if you have a problem, you could also discover your own project and help and get help from the citizen scientist. So what you have to do is to build and then submit your project for the approval, and then launch your project, engage with the volunteers, talk with the classifications that come in, and then download your data and publish your results. And this is the prominent factor which is provided by this universe. This is the image of discovery. Okay, the data is actually somewhat old. I haven't changed it yet. Okay, so AT2022 VWB is the name of the supernova that has been detected by these scientists, these citizen scientists, including my name as well. We have Ashok Ghosh sir, who is also from our team, and congratulations. Okay, so let's explore the Zooniverse platform. It's very simple. You have to Google Zooniverse, and then first site, you have to open it. We have Zooniverse over here. You have to register if you are coming in like first for the first time, and then you have to sign in if you are an old one. Okay, so let's explore these Zooniverse platform. So in Zooniverse, you could see there are a lot of classification has been worked, and there are a lot of volunteers as well. Around 27 lakh volunteers have been participated in this. We have a brief introduction of Zooniverse on the YouTube as well. If you're interested, you can also watch this video. Okay. So we have feature projects as well. As I have told you, there are a lot of projects which are working simultaneously on almost every field, in every field. And let's explore the projects, and I'll let you know how to detect supernova in this session. Okay, so when we click on this projects file, we could see there are a lot of disciplines, including arts, biology, climate, history, language, literature, medicine, or nature, physics, social sciences, and space. And there are a total of 86 projects right now. And we're gonna see like these are mostly recently launched. If you're interested, this provides actually a manual for detection, how to classify. Okay, I have shown you the photo of the supernova hunters work. Right now, this project is currently paused because all the data has been classified. And okay, for the very moment, let's have a look at it, because the data is available in every week. Okay, so the data is from the Pan-STAR telescope. Pan-STAR telescope is very famous and it's very reliable because it's an international telescope. What you have to do is to, if you want to learn, there is a learn more option where you're going to learn about supernova. What are the supernovas? The supernova are the explosions that happen in the universe after a star dies. Okay, so we're gonna check this out. What you have to do is to just click and get started, and there we have our manual. So welcome to Supernova Hunters. This is a short tutorial, and where we're gonna learn how to discover supernova in our datasets. So these are the three images, and the center image is taken a few years back. So since a supernova, okay, what is a supernova? Supernova is basically an explosion. So if this image is taken a few years back, and the left image is taken more recently, and then we just have you could say difference in both of the images. And if the image looks like a bulb or looks like a blowing object, that means it might be a supernova, and this highlights the presence of a supernova, and this is what we're going to have to discover. So the problem with this is that sometimes the bogus. For example, in this image, you could find this left image is having a blow, the center image is not having something, and the filtered image is having a bulge. So this may be or this may not be, because sometimes it has noises in the session, in these images as well. So there may be a shadow of the dark pixels. So you can't spot it as a perfect supernova. Also, you'll be asked if the source is center in the green crosshair is different to the rightmost images. So it looks like a different detection of a supernova or not. Okay, so let's get started, because this is something which if we'll check and then we're gonna have a look at it. Okay, so this data is actually finished because this data has been submitted by the citizen scientist. Okay, the image in the center is not having the bulge or the glow in the green crosshair, but in the left image, that is in the very recent one, it has a bulge. This indicates there might be a supernova which has been exploded recently. So when we difference both of the images, we're gonna see there is a glow. So this is a simple question: does the source in the center looks like a supernova or not? So yes, we can say simple. It's none. And there we have a supernova detection of the first data set. And there is actually thousands of the data, because this image is taken from a particular, you could say, latitude or longitude of the sky, particular direction of the sky. In this image we could see in the center image there we have a bulge, right? In the left image there is also a bulge, and after difference we're going to see a small dot. So this indicates that there is actually a noise and not a real supernova. So we could say no. Okay, who would tell us is there any supernova or not? So we have a field guide here. So the field guide is actually for your help in alignment, in checking of how our different supernovas look like. So we have bullseyes, balloons, butterflies, chip detectors, and a lot of things. So these and in supernova hunters, it's actually very easy. It's actually very easy to detect supernovas as well. And not only detection, but you can also work on the research as well after working on it. And similarly, we have different disciplines as well. And I request every one of you looking at this session to please visit this Zooniverse site, because it's very interesting. It's very easy. It actually needs a lot of dedication and your interest. So that's about Zooniverse. And then we have RAD at home. As I told you, that RAD, that is Real Astronomy Discovery at Home, is a citizen science project, and that aims at the undergraduate students or graduate students I'm sorry, of India, to work on understanding of the black hole, galaxies, co-evolution using majorly we're gonna say the data from the GMRT as well, or the Sky Pathfinder telescope. So the project aimed to prove that any graduate student can detect the multiwavelength extragalactic astronomical research, and this is actually the first ever Indian citizen science project related to astronomy. So this is zero funded, this is zero infrastructure, it is actually online, and you can register, and it is a startup. This is a growing startup under the UGC, that is University Grant Commission of India. So it is recognized both internationally, nationally by 2 dozens of institutions, and has a dozen of professionals and thousands of active citizen or student members. So this is the site, and let me show you again how to explore this site. So it's very simple. You have to Google it, RAD at the home, and this is the site you have to explore. Due to time constraints, I want to explain this. This is the first Indian citizen science project, and it's especially in the radio astronomy, because this gives you a way to learn, to engage more in the field of science and astronomy, because astronomy is a subject which is as interesting as anything else. Okay, Due to time constraints, I will explain it later on. In might be another sessions we're gonna organize with the help of Hex-Star Universe and SS Citizen Science group. How you can join us? So there are a lot of citizen science groups in India under which you can register. We have Akash Ganga Space Organization. We have SA, that means Sovan Acharya Citizen Science Group. We have Estrogen. We have Ignited Minds. We have Hex-Star Universe. So these are the groups. And there are a lot of more, but I am mentioning these 5. You can join us. You can just mail us. The mail is provided in the Google as well. You can mail us that you want to join us in the citizen science projects, and we will guide you, provide you the platform to explore. Also, as I have told you in the IASC, that is International Search Collaboration Asteroid Hunt Campaign, it requires the Astrometrica software, and this software is how to operate this software, how to analyze the data, how to submit the data, and these are the things which are actually requiring a guide, a mentor, and we provide you these things. So you can register with us. You can just simply mail us, or you can follow us on Instagram. You can also follow us on the Facebook. We are available there. Also, we have a particular site of Hex-Star Universe, SC Citizen Science Group. Here you can follow us, register with us, and have opportunity to work as a citizen science. That's up from my side. I, Khushi Arora, coming back there. Is my voice audible? Okay, let me just stop presenting my screen. If you have any doubts, please feel free to ask. I'm here to answer. Anyone having any doubt? Thank you so much. Actually, you'll get the recording of this lecture on the YouTube as well. It is live on the platform of Hex-Star Universe. You can also follow me on Instagram as well. Arora. I'm mentioning my Instagram handle as well. Some of those people are saying to share it. So let me just share my Instagram handle. So my handle is the Aurora. Okay, you could see my profile photo as well. I'm mentioning it. Okay, you were saying you can mail us and connect with us. Did you mean to? Actually, you can mail through Hex-Star Universe. We have our site, also to the SC Citizen Science group. Also, you can mail me, or you can also text me on the Instagram as well. I'll be there. Also, I'm available on the Facebook. You can also message me there that you want to join as a citizen science, and then we're gonna provide you the correct path. Any other doubts? You can also unmute yourself to ask. Okay, what is astrochemical? Might be you are saying what is astrochemistry. So chemistry, in simple words, is a junction between physics and biology. So chemistry is the junction, chemistry is the link. And when we talk about astrochemistry, that means the chemistry of the fuels, the chemistry of the, you could say, particles in the space as well. Also, in the space as well as if you talk about rocket, right? So in rocket we have fuels. In fuels we have chemicals, and the combination of these chemicals, the reaction of this is actually contributing in the astrochemistry. One person is from Bangladesh. He's saying, I'm from Bangladesh, so can I get all these facilities? Yes, it is available there. Because these citizen science projects are for everyone, for every person actually from all over the world. So you can access these facilities because they are available online. You can also join us Any other question from your side? Okay, so Bharti, she's saying if in one group only one has the access to laptop or desktop, can they still apply? Actually, in IAC project, that is International Asteroid Search Collaboration, like asteroid search companies, they require astrometrical software, which is actually working only in the laptops and the desktops. You can't apply and can't access this in the phones actually. So in that one you require a laptop and all those things. If your group is actually offline, so you can have a group meeting, you can chats at your home or at somewhere where you can have discussions, where you can work on it. Okay, one more question is from Shivam Yadav. Okay, how we can use Titan Planet Land and do experiment? Okay, so Titan Planet is actually a Zooniverse. It's actually a Zooniverse project which requires phone, and this experiment is available there. So in the next session, we're gonna have a complete overlook on the different projects available at Zooniverse. Okay, one more question is from FG. Okay, there is something. Okay, can you explain things done at R&D home at once again? Okay. One more question is phone compatible with Zooniverse? Yes, this is correct. Zooniverse is a platform which you can access on a phone. It's very easy actually. And when we talk about R&D, let me share my screen. Okay, so this is R&D home. Okay, and the first thing that you have to do is to register, because registration is important. And we could see there are 20, like, you can't see the screen. I have actually. Okay, let me share it once again. There might be an issue. Is my screen visible? Okay. And how about this RAD home web page? Is it visible now? Okay, there might be an issue. I'm sorry for that. But I hope in the upcoming sessions from Hex-Star Universe, we have a particular dedicated session on Universe and R&D at the rate home. So I think this might be a time because I have to leave. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me in this wonderful session. Any other doubts you can have, just mail me, or you can also text me on the Facebook or Instagram as well. I'm available there. If you have any doubt, you can also ask us for the.
Hello.
Hello?
Can you type the link of YouTube of this presentation? Or maybe you didn't create it yet. Yeah, of course. Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Okay, great. So she's from Ghana, and where she's saying like she's from Ghana, and astronomy is not offered on our universities. Okay. Astronomy is a subject. Astronomy is a field which you can explore anywhere. And due to this digital media, media literacy, and this actually helps us to exploring the universe as well in a more prominent way with the help of social media, with the help of Google as well. So don't worry. Actually, from where I have did my BSc physics, astronomy was not there. So astronomy is something which I have learned myself from some of these institutions as well. So while working in many companies, I I've been working as a astro educator, and that's exactly something which is very interesting. So see you guys in the next session, and I hope this might be interesting for you as well. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Actually, good night.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Is there any link for the group of astronomy as well? Because maybe WhatsApp group. Okay, great.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.